Hey, Daniel Lanier here, and I know you guys got stuff to do. And here at the Project House, we're going to be replacing this existing floodlight with a Ring Floodlight motion camera system, adding this to our existing security system. So do-it-yourself security has come a long way. It's really an easy process to get into, and Ring actually offers monitoring as well, so you can get a monitored do-it-yourself system. So don't think that you can't. You can do that, so you can do all the security cameras and everything yourself, and then add the monitoring to your system so you have the security of a monitored 24-hour monitored system. So this project, if you already have an existing floodlight, is going to be so simple for you. You can definitely do this yourself, and we're going to take you guys on the paces to do it, but it's a definitely easy process that you can do yourself. So we're going to go ahead and open the box, take a look at everything that we have, and then get started. Let's do it. So the first thing you want to do before you start any electrical project is make sure you've got the power secured. Make sure this power is turned off, and if there's people in the house, make sure you tag the breaker so nobody turns it on. So make sure the power is secured before you start this process. Very important. All right, first thing you're going to do is remove the cover plate. It's just 2 screws. Some of these might be tight because mine, for instance, was painted over, so. There we go. Oh, critters in there. All right, great. All right, so I did a little cleaning, got that stuff out of there. My little critters were in there, get them guys out of there. And basically now, we're just gonna unhook the wires. So you got these 3 whites. This. Again, started this process by making sure that power was all turned off. One of the most important things. Then you want to grab your Ring installation kit, and if you've seen any of my other Ring videos, you know I love these installation kits. They make everything so easy for you. So you're going to be using these 4 holes to mount your bracket. So you want the ground down, has an up button, up arrow right here, so you can see that. And you want to use these 4 screws. And here's the thing about Ring. They're going to give you different lengths. Remember, you want the arrow up, wires through the hole. And you don't want to just tighten it down. And the reason you have these slots like this is so you can move it, so you can get all your screws in. So don't just tighten that first one down, because you're probably gonna have to make some adjustments to get the other ones in. You're just gonna kind of make sure you got wiggle room and you can see them before you tighten everything down. And sometimes with something like this, you may have to take one out, another one, to kind of make sure you can get all of them in. And we're doing good, so to make any more adjustments. Now, once I got all 4, I can go ahead and tighten down. I'm gonna tighten this down. All right, everybody's all tight. And you can see we now have these 2 threaded rods coming out, because that's where your light. You have this rubber seal that's gonna help you keep everything weatherproof. So we're good to go. Let's go on to the next step. All right, so when you get ready to mount your light, you're gonna make sure you rotate it so the Ring logo is on the top, facing up on the camera. So just like this picture I have here, and just got the lights moved out of the way just to help install. But you wanna make sure that the Ring, the word Ring, is at the top of your camera and the motion sensors at the bottom. So I got this little hook that Ring provides. Like I said, I love how Ring puts their kits together. And I'm gonna take that, because what we're gonna use this for is to hang the light as we do the wiring. I'm gonna hang this, so I'm just using one of the holes here for the bracket. I'm just gonna put the hook through there, and I'm just gonna hang the light. So it's easy for me to do the wiring. I'm not trying to juggle and hang everything. It's really easy to set up and do the wiring now. All right, so we're gonna take our ground, which is this little guy right here. I'm gonna unscrew the ground a little bit on the bracket. And I'm just gonna take the ground, put that around. Now, I didn't have a ground coming out of my existing, which is okay. May or may not have that. And I'm just hooking that around. So just kind of hooked it on the ground. I'm just gonna screw that back down. Tight, perfect. All right, and next is easy. We're just matching colors. It's like we were matching animals back in the day. Look that up. Some of you guys may not remember that, but we're gonna match some colors now. And basically you're just matching your white to white and black to black, and good to go. So let's do that. Now we're just basically gonna do some color matching, where we're basically gonna go white to white. So I'm going white to white, and then we're gonna go black to black. So you're just matching the colors, okay? So I'll take this little piece off, and I'm just gonna twist my end up. I'm gonna match it up with this end, and then I'm gonna take one of my wire nuts, match these guys up together. And I'm gonna take my wire nut, put them both in there, and just tighten that down on there. And that's my white to white. And then we're gonna do the same thing with the black. So again, I'm just gonna take them, matching them up next to each other. Take my wire nut. Got them matched up next to each other. Take my wire nut. Both in there. That down tight. There we go. So actually have everything set up. All the wiring's done. All we got to do is close this thing up, and we're actually pretty much done with the installation piece. Then we just got to set it up. So let's go ahead and do that. I'll button it up. So I'm just gonna push these into the casing. Back in there. Take off the hook. And you're just gonna kind of line up. And you see, this is why I got those lights up out of the way. So it makes it easy. There we go. All right, there we go. And we're gonna take our caps. And these caps, you're basically gonna take off the end of the ring screwdriver. It's like a little nut driver right there. So you take these white caps. Come on. And just gonna drive that down. I'm going back and forth so I can get them on even. All right, there we go. Tighten that up. And there we have it. We're all installed and ready to go. Just got to put the lights down. All right, there we go. And I'm just gonna turn on the breaker, make sure we're good. There we go, we are good. Get motion, get lights. Motion, get lights. Very nice, love it. All right, so there it is. The Ring Floodlight Cam set up, installed, good to go. If you're looking for a DIY security system, Ring is definitely the way to go. This camera is fantastic. It looks good at night. It looks good in the day. And when I'm talking about at night, it looks good with the lights on or off. You can really see with this camera. It's just a great overall setup if you're trying to do DIY security. And Ring makes it really easy to install. That little hanger feature, when they included the hanger in there to hang the light while you're installing the wires, man, I love that. That's how Ring thinks about its customers, makes the process really easy to set up DIY security for yourself. Love it. Ring Floodlight Cam, fantastic, easy install. Check it out, really cool stuff. This is Daniil Lanier. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to the channel.